Shut up, be quiet. Shh. Shut up, stop crying. Shh. You don't wanna. So I saw these guys. You went to watch Agama Lizard. Me, I don't like coming for subscribers. You understand? You went to watch Agama Lizard's video. Instead of you to balance and enjoy the bush she's showing you people in Nigeria, you are not enjoying the bush. You are looking for the Black Beauty TV. You are looking for Coco Mama. Look at how two Nigerian women are making you. You are giving you sleepless night. You don't even have rest in your heart. I don't know whether you're men. I don't know what's happening with them or in your old age like this. That you're supposed to be sitting at home and be praying so that at least government can work fast and give you your pension. You are there typing nonsense, shamelessly typing nonsense. When I see Yomi Kitchen, Akoko Mama, they're telling me about one woman, whether they call Mayo something. Mayo, is it mayonnaise they call you, or Mayo? I think Mayo something. Judy Mayo, I think that's the name. And I saw Coco Mama, that is the woman she posted on her community. I said, let me see the human being. I said, you see, you are talking that Marwa is telling us that, oh, the Black Beauty TV is eating bushmeat. That is why the Black Beauty TV is aggressive. Have you seen how you look like? Have you asked your mother when she gave birth to you if she did not cheat your father with a Chinese man? You are looking like you. If you see your looks alone, this Judy Mayos, you look like a half Chinese. In fact, which kind of half Chinese? You look like a chitty Chinese. I don't know whether your mama cheat half. Go and ask your mother whether your great grandfather or your father is a Chinese man. And if it is like that, because your eyes you look exactly like Chinese people. And the bushmeat started from your own Chinese people. You understand that, Kanti? Your bushmeat, you even look like a bushmeat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on these streets. Though I can see the streets are so polluted with barking dogs. I don't even know where to step. Oh my God, too many barking dogs on the streets. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening to me from. Welcome back to Nyaruanga channel, the home of information. My wonderful viewers and subscribers, I do not take you for granted at all. Welcome to my channel. Hit the like button and leave a comment so I can know what you feel about my content. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and let us grow as a family, as a team. Today, who are we chopping? Black Demon. Black Demon. She has eaten a lot of bushmeat, too much bushmeat. She has been barking in her cabin. Do they sell bushmeat in Germany? I don't know. Maybe her mother sent her some bushmeat. She has eaten too much bushmeat. Maybe that was her Valentine's Day gift. I don't know. But there's too much barking from her. Now this lady is now coming for subscribers. She has been abusing D. Mwango, abusing Marwa, abusing David, abusing her mother, abusing their father. Now she has come for the subscribers. In fact, she came for reactors. Now she has come for subscribers. She has not had enough of barking. She's looking for who else to chew. Mad dog, rabid dog. Stop it. In fact, this is not reaction anymore. What she's doing does not qualify to be reaction. This is abuse, insult. Abuse, insult. If that is what she understands by reaction, then I think she needs to go to school. She's calling people ignorant, and look at who is ignorant here. Look at who is ignorant. There's nothing called reaction in what she's doing at all. Nothing called reaction. You cannot have reaction where every day you hurl insults at people. Terrible insults. Horrible insults. And you call that reaction. And yet, When subscribers come and write comments about all these nasty things that she's doing, she gets angry and creates a whole video about them. It is a very simple law of nature that what goes round always comes around. So when you dish those insults, they will come back to you in the same measure. The same words that you are using to insult other people, those are the words that will come back to you. Did you see how she's trying to compare Judy Moyo to her poop-headed friend? Her poop-headed friend, who has no neck, is shapeless, is fat, and she's comparing her to Judy Moyo. Oh my God, I looked at that picture and wondered, who is this lady comparing? That cow-faced friend of hers? Today I'm also going to use insults because she thinks she's the only one who has the exclusive right to abuse people, to say nasty things to people, and then come here and scream her lungs out if somebody abuses her. If she continues, we are going to abuse her together with her children because we have seen them, we know how they look, we know how they walk, we know how they eat, so we can talk about her. Have you noticed that all her conversations and her insults center around three things: cheating on her husband, a shower, and how somebody looks? Cheating on her husband, a shower, and how somebody looks, and sometimes money, how rich or poor somebody is. Now I'm going to break these into these three exclusive topics of hers. Now, first of all, this lady's life cycle must have been terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So Hausa woman, or whatever else you call yourself, I'm sure you must have experienced this cheating that you are talking about early in your life. Your mother must have cheated and given birth to you. And that's how you could not agree with your so-called father when your so-called father discovered that you are actually not his child. So your mother had to pay for you, find a way of getting you out of that Nigeria by putting you in one of those refugee boats, or rather ships. And that's how you landed in Germany. This was to save your life. Your mother wanted to save your life from your so-called father. We really sympathize with what you went through. It was so traumatizing. Especially after your so-called daddy discovered your mother's betrayal. But why are you now bitter with Judy, with Dee Mwango, with Marwa, with Janet Harris? Why are you bitter with these people? What have they done to you? And why are you bringing in Winnie, who is not even a YouTuber? She doesn't want to live her life on social media. She has kept herself, her husband, her children out of social media, and you are still going to dig to find out if you can see her little baby or find out information about her. This busybody woman whose mother betrayed her father, now she thinks everybody's parent is a betrayer. And that's the abuse she uses every day, the insult she talks about every day. Oh, you betrayed your father. Oh, you betrayed your husband. Oh, you are a shawo. Look, exactly who she is. Exactly. These things have never left her mind. That's why she goes going crazy. So ladies, my dear ladies, sympathize with this woman. This betrayed woman. She had betrayal when she was young and had to run away from home, travel on a ship, a refugee boat to get to Germany. And you can imagine what she went through on the streets of Germany before she met Papa. So this brings us to the point number 2 that she's always talking about, a shawo. Like I said, her arrival in Germany was difficult and her stay in Germany was difficult. Even though she claims to be Dangote's sister, where was Dangote when his sister was traveling to Germany on a refugee boat? Where was Dangote? the millionaire brother of Black Demon. Where was he? She lived in a convent. Why would Dangote's sister live in a convent? She lived off the streets. And when I say she lived off the streets, my viewers, you know exactly what I mean. She lived off the street. That is why she specializes in street language, street abuses, street survival tactics. She never knew peace until Daddy came along. Daddy was her savior. Daddy, that's why she feels like she has arrived. She has achieved more than she ever thought she would ever achieve. That's why she sits there and looks at people who have not made it and makes it her vendetta to abuse them, to insult them. Because that is the dark past that she doesn't want to associate with. And by insulting people from that class, she feels she satisfies her own ego. She satisfies herself that she has distanced herself from these people. That is her own way of dealing with all these things that she went through. By mistreating people who are beneath her, by mistreating people who she feels are less than her, she now comes to feel satisfied. But shock be upon you, because all these people you are trying to insult are way, way, way off your league. They are way off your league. You are a little ant walking somewhere and thinking you are an elephant. So this takes me to the third thing that she's always talking about: beauty. Beauty. And that's why she called herself Black Beauty TV. But when you look at her, hey, I don't know if anybody sees beauty there, but for me, if that is what she calls beautiful, then she has a long way. In fact, by the way, 2 years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, somebody called her fat on YouTube. And she made a whole video defending her fatness, telling that person how she loved her fatness. She likes her fatness. She doesn't want to grow thin. And then, wow, she saw the Empress walking. And she realized slim is better than fat. Slim is better than fat. Now what is she doing? Competing, trying to catch up with Empress, killing herself with diet and exercise so she can reduce that weight. But do you know what? Even if you reduce in size, the shape will always be that shape that you had from the beginning. It will not be different. So, deal with your ugliness, my dear. Deal with your ugliness. Hey, Black Beauty indeed. Black Beauty who is chasing away black, cosmetizing herself, and becoming white. As for her friend Coco Mama, she is a lost cause. Look at Judy, and look at that poop-headed woman. Look at her. How can you even compare these two people? How? In fact, I rest my case. So this lady, for some reason, thinks that she's giving people sleepless nights. She thinks she's giving people sleepless nights. Nobody is losing sleep over her or whatever she's saying. Have you ever seen Marwa stop moving around because you said something? Have you ever seen Dee put a stop in her plans because you said something? Is there a day when Marwa has slept in bed depressed because of something that you said? No, you will continue barking and barking. In my language, we have a saying, quote ogwal, okmon diang modo. Literally, this means that, you know, when you take the cows to the river or to the lake to drink water, and or to a pond, let me say pond, and there's a frog, and the frog swells. You know how the frog swells when it's making that sound? What's the sound? When it's croaking, yes. But it doesn't matter how swollen the frog is, it will not stop the cow from drinking water. The cow will drink water to its satisfaction, irrespective of how swollen the frog is. So this frog over here, even if she barks and barks today and tomorrow and the following day, it will not stop anybody from doing whatever they want to do. If we want to talk about you, we will. It will not stop us. Sleepless nights indeed. The person who's having sleepless nights here is this woman, because everything how can she sleep when she wants to see what Debunking has done, what Marwa has done, what David Jr. has done, what David's mother has done? How can she sleep? The person who is sleeping is this woman and her cronies. And you will not sleep, because we will keep marching on. Today, tomorrow, to eternity, we will continue marching. And you know, she's talking about somebody coming online without putting any makeup, that this is the best that you can be. This is the photo you put online, so this is the best that you can be. But this is natural. I think it was Janet Harris, She is natural. And you, how do you look without makeup and without cosmetic? How do you look? Me, that is the question I'm asking myself. And I would like to see what you look like without the whitening cream. You walk around carrying foundation in your face, whitening cream in your face, I don't know what, concealer in your face, and I don't know which other one. And your face is just a mask of I don't know how many products. I like my face, I like my face the way it is, I do not want bleach in my face. And for your information, bushmeat did not start from China. Nigerian bushmeat eating started in Nigeria, I think during the Biafra War. I think that is when bush eating started, or when it gained momentum. I don't know. But saying that bushmeat eating started from China, that's a big lie. Do you want to say Chinese left China to come to Nigeria to teach Nigerians how to eat bushmeat? No. Accept who you are and stop dilly-dallying. And who told you Chinese are not good looking? Chinese have very, very, very beautiful women and handsome men. So look at how, because of your backing, you are disrespecting the Chinese for no reason at all. For no reason at all, you're disrespecting Chinese, the Filipinos, the Asians, basically. You think you're beautiful, you think you are more beautiful than them. Oh my God. You see? This woman is crazy. When David said this woman is crazy, he was right. This is a woman who is going crazy and needs to go to an institution. She thinks she has made it in the Western world. But when I look at her, even when she goes shopping with her children, you don't see anything that shows that this is a woman who has made it. People who have made it do not talk about it, do not even show it. But you are always shouting about, you're poor, you are begging. Where is Marwa? How many videos of Marwa have you seen him begging and asking people, help me? When he comes and says, I'm traveling, please support me, that is fine. He is asking for support, but does he do that every day? He lives his life every day. And he also knows that on YouTube, most channels are supported by their subscribers. And the channel owners ask their subscribers to support them. Even you said there are some of your subscribers who send you money privately. How did they know your number? How did they know your number and start sending you the money? It's because you sent them your number, because you want them to be sending you the money. But you want to do it quietly and pretend that you are not asking for anything. In fact, we would not have known that you are asking for money until we discovered that you people were getting fruits money and using it, and at the same time telling people that they shouldn't be given money by subscribers. So you want to enrich yourself and stop the others from being supported by their subscribers. All YouTube channels, if you go through each and every one of them, even those ones with billions of subscribers, they are supported by their fan base. They are supported by their fan base. That is a fact. So this thing of, oh, Marwa, you are a beggar, you are always begging. How many videos of Marwa can you pull out and show that he is begging? When Marwa says he wants to buy something, in your mind you've already decided, oh, that is getting ready to beg. Oh, that is getting ready to beg. He shares his life with his subscribers. When he wants to buy something, he'll share it with them. Should they decide they want to support him, that should not be any problem of yours. These are people who are getting money from donors from the back door. They are like policemen who are taking bribes. And when they catch you, they want to arrest you for taking bribes, and yet they are taking more bribes. Oh my God. What kind of evil spirits are these? And she's complaining that, oh, Janet Harris and Judy Moyo donate $10. So even if they donate $1, that is their hard-earned cash. And in my country we say, kidogo kidogo hujaza kibaba. That means little by little you will fill the basket. You do not fill the basket with a big thing. You fill it by little. And even when you're saving money, you save little by little until it reaches your target. That's how life is. So if you do not understand that simple rule of economics and growth, then go and continue asking your subscribers to send you money behind the door, because we know they do. Oh my God, this woman thinks abusing people makes her look educated. Abusing people makes her look more educated. Oh my God, it just shows how local you are. You are so local that your education has not impacted on you. It is so sad that ignorant people can talk and talk and talk. That's why people say do not argue with a fool, because people will not know the difference. They will think you are also a fool. This is a fool who sits on YouTube and assumes that reaction means abusing people, that I'm giving them a banger. What is a banger? That is not reaction. That is not reaction. That is your own local nature. Your own local nature. You call people cave girl, cave boy. You are the cave woman. You came from a cave. In fact, I don't think the cave you came from even had light. It must have been a cave of darkness. The first light you saw was when you got into that country that you now call your home. I'm elderly and I'm proud of that. But I cannot compare myself to you. I've seen what you looked like before and what you look like now. You are as ugly as death. So if your mother was wise, she should have put a pot over your head to cover your head, so people are not cursed by looking at you every day. Because really, looking at you is such an eyesore. Looking at your mouth when you're talking, oh my God, it's a big eyesore. So when you come here and tell people that you are elderly and you don't have wisdom, do you even know what wisdom is? Wisdom is about using your life experiences. And that's exactly what Janet Harris is doing. That's exactly what Judy is doing. They are using their experiences to get rid of people like you, who are gallivanting around people's channels and dropping nonsense. That's why we have wise people, gatekeepers, also known as moderators, to get rid of the likes of you, and also to warn people about the like of you. For example, tell people how you are backing after you have eaten dog meat. People need to know. People need to know that there's a rabid dog around. No one wants to be beaten by a rabid dog. Because for you, even at old age, I don't think you are capable of having any wisdom. You've been abusing people literally every day. Every single day you are abusing people. So you're asking Judy and Janet if their children watch those videos, her abusing them, if they are going to like it. How about you? Do your children enjoy you abusing people every day? Do your children enjoy that? Because then it means these are children brought up by an ashawo. Is it called ashawo or whatever? They are used to their mother abusing people. What kind of children grow in that kind of environment? Please tell me, children who grow up every day witnessing their mother hurling huge, big, terrible insults at people. What kind of children will they turn out to be? What kind of children are you breeding, you woman? I'm sure Janet Harris' children will sympathize with you because you are breeding children in a very violent, toxic environment. Every day you're sitting there abusing people. And very soon those children of yours will be listening to those videos of yours with all the big words, insults that you carry in those videos. It's so embarrassing. I look at you and I sympathize with you and I sympathize with your children because I wouldn't want my children to grow in that kind of toxic environment. And that's why sometimes I feel like I shouldn't even abuse you, though I've already told Coco Woman that her head looks like poo. But I don't want my children to be hearing me talking about such things or saying such things, because that's not what I want my children to grow up to be. That's not who they are. But looks like for you, that is where you grow up. That's what you saw your mother doing. That's what you saw your father doing. And for you, it's okay for your children to see you doing that. That's your life. Business as usual for you. So the children are not even shocked. They are not shocked. For them, they know this is how people talk. Wow. In fact, this lady is calling others lonely. But look at her life. Just look at her life and tell me who is lonely. Who is lonely here? A woman who wakes up in the morning, looks for what another person has created in terms of a video or a vlog, sits down, watches it, analyzes, and it's not just one person she's watching. She watches Dim Wango, she watches David, she watches her mother, she watches Prince Odinga, she watches, who else? Mora. So she watches all these people and then she sits down to analyze how many man-hours does she spend on that. It means her entire day is spent following Marwa, watching his videos, looking at what he's doing, where he slept, what he said, what he ate. Meanwhile, where is her husband? Where are her children meanwhile as she does this? Because you cannot do this and also have time for your husband and your children. It is not possible, because even for me, just doing one video and with my job, it takes my time, a lot of my time. So if you're going to watch every single person and do a video every day, your whole life is basically about Marwa. About Marwa. So, in fact, that's why I think this woman is so lonely that she imagines everyone is like her. Not everyone is like you, my dear. We have lives. We have lives and we take time for our families. These ladies you are mentioning lived at a time when there was no social media as such. It means they spent their youth, their early life with their families. So, they have identified a young man and a young woman and a family that they want to support with their hard-earned cash and their time. So why is it itching you? They had time with their children, they spent time with their children, they traveled with their children, they did things with their children, they enjoyed with their children, and they were not distracted by social media. Now, they have the time to sit and watch what's going on online because their children basically are grown. What is wrong with that? Because when you support somebody, you also take care of their mental health. That's why there are moderators in these channels, and that's why they are alerting people about chihuahuas like you. People who are out to destroy other people. So you need to be pointed out. You need to be flagged out. And that's the work of these very, very serious, supportive, wise women that you are feeling bad about. So Janet, Judy, and other moderators, kudos. Do your work and let this witch continue crying and howling and barking like a rabid dog. You have spent every day of your life abusing Marwa, abusing Dee Mwango, abusing literally everybody that is connected with Marwa. So when somebody abuses you, you want to come here and create a video and abuse them? Well, bring out their pictures if you want. If you want to go to their Instagram pages, Facebook, wherever you want, look for their pictures and bring them out. Because that is why they have those pictures out there, for people to see, and they don't care whether you bring them to your channel or not. If you want to put them there and talk about them, it is your loss, not theirs, because those pictures didn't appear on their social media pages by chance. They put them there with pride because they are proud of who they are. They are not cosmetizing themselves. They are showing themselves for who they are. They are not wearing a mask. So who is wearing a mask? You. I would like to see what you look like underneath that mask of yours. What do you look like underneath the mask? Underneath the mask? Underneath the mask? What lies underneath the mask? I don't think anybody wants to see. And if the rubber hair is what I can afford to wear, I will wear it with pride because that's what I can afford. That's my hard-earned cash working for me. Did you ever hear this thing of let your money do the working for you? If my money can walk to rubber hair, that's what I'll buy. If my money can walk to something else, that's what I'll buy. And you? What does your money buy for you if you don't talk about Marwa? Zero. A poor girl suddenly comes to riches and she thinks life is about money. Oh, your clothes look like this. Oh, your hair looks like this because you can't afford this hair. Oh, you are putting on your grandmother clothes. Oh, please, my dear. It's not about money. It's about more than just money. And if you think you're giving people sleepless nights, think twice, because I will not miss my sleep because of you or what you've said or anything. Wow, stupid woman who thinks that for you to see bushmeat you should go to China. No, you don't need to go to China. No, you know where you need to go. And then she came for Brenda and thinks that because Brenda was a house girl, she is useless. House girl is a noble profession. People are trained for that. And it doesn't matter what job you hold. It really doesn't matter. What matters is, are you doing that job and doing it well? Yes or no? For you, are you doing the job that you are doing well? No. I don't think you're good at anything. Look at reaction. You cannot even react because you cannot process information. So when you can't process information, You attack people by insulting them. That just shows your level of intelligence, that you have water in your brain. Our Dr. Prince Odinga, I can see you made it to the Mad Woman's Cabon. And our beautiful, beautiful truth sayer Mora, you have been invited to the red carpet the second time. Now she wants you to be talking about her. She thinks she has such hot content that you will be dying to talk about. Timarwa, hardworking and hot. Mora, Brenda, Prince Odinga, give this lady more injection. In fact, I think you need to change the dose. The one you are giving is making her back even more. In fact, I think she even has rabies. Is it called rabies or rabies? She has rabies. So Prince Odinga, doctor, get a much stronger dose and give this woman. I think she needs a stronger dose so that rabies of hers can go. Because now she's backing at everybody, even subscribers. She's soon going to start biting even the YouTube channel itself. Very soon we will have no YouTube channel. The Chihuahua will have chewed the tubes and the wires and everything. This Chihuahua. Wow. She's complaining, or rather advising D Mwango's subscribers that next time you go to watch D Mwango's premiere, write comments about D Mwango and what she's saying, not about Black Demon. But let me ask her a question. When she goes to other people's lives, what comments does she usually leave in the comment section? What comments does she leave in the comment section? Is it about what the person is saying, or is it about either Marwa or D or their friends? Because last time when African Tigress did a premiere, or was it a live, this lady was so active, talking about how she doesn't want D in Nigeria. We don't want her in Nigeria. She must leave Nigeria. She needs to leave Nigeria. We don't want her in Nigeria. If you read how many comments she wrote, there were so many, all of them saying that she wants D to leave Nigeria. Now she goes to another person's life and people are talking about basically what she does. She wants to come here and give people a lecture. What moral authority does she have to give anybody a lecture? Let her clean her own house, then come and start telling people what to sweep. You know, it's like the fire calling the pot black. Who is behaving like a bushwoman here? Does she know what bush women do? Exactly what she's doing. Bush women have no etiquette, have no education, have no pride. They are like cave women. This is a cave woman living in Germany. They insult people. They use terrible insults, like what she says. If you hear her videos or if you hear her language, is basically bush language. Bush language with bush mentality. That's why this lady is not even fit to be a cave woman. She's fit to be a bush woman. She should be eating those wild dogs in the bush. That's where she belongs. It just happened that somebody helped her to land in Germany. But that has not helped her. She is still the bush woman that she was even when she landed in that country. The bush woman Ashawo. Those are the only two things she knows. Wow. Madam Black Beauty, who thinks she is so beautiful and clean. I can see you cleaned yourself after going through a lot. But that filth that you had when you are going through a lot, still stays with you. That's why your mouth is filthy. That's why your brain is filthy. That's why your tongue is filthy. and everything that you say is filthy. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I don't want to be an abuser. I don't want to insult people in my channel, because my children will watch my channel. My husband will watch my channel, and I want to respect myself. So, this filthy woman, let me put her in the rubbish bin where she belongs, with her rubbish and her nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nyaluanga, and that is my opinion, and that's what I feel. So if this woman is going to go around social media insulting people, then maybe we might also start changing tactics and use her tactics, because we also know how to insult. We know how to insult people and even their children, and even how they look and how they walk and how they talk. Those are things we've seen and which we can also talk about. We know how to insult people, but we just don't want to be ignorant fools fighting with ignorant fools. So my dear subscribers, my dear listeners, my team Marwa, team Mora, team Positive, let's do it. Let's continue to clean this street and get some of these women off. If they don't want to get out of the street, that's fine. We are here. As long as they are here, we shall be here. May God bless you. See you soon.